How can businesses work with the ISD to better prepare students for today's workforce? An example might be communication skills or any other idea you have.
Well, I think this has always been a challenge. You know, you try to talk to a kid about how his education is going to affect his future, and sometimes he tunes in, sometimes he doesn't. As far as the community, simple things like, well, you need to be able to write an email that someone can read, and it needs to have the right punctuation and look like a professional put this together. It's fundamental things like that. The question, how can business work with ISD? The math, on the math side of it, it's always easy to show how engineering comes into play there, and that's been done quite a bit. Lockheed and some of the other big engineering firms in the area could certainly help with that. The other part is that in my day-to-day work, what's changed as far as the student coming out of college is that not only do they know the rigor of the math and everything else, but now you see someone who can work in a team environment and communicate and work effectively in that environment. So more teamwork projects.
Oh, this is a great one, because I love it. As a 6th grade principal at Wedgwood 6th grade, I managed a program with the FICA where we taught 6th graders how to bank. You'd be surprised, as a young student, back when I was 20 ages ago, I worked in a bank, and people did not know that they didn't have money just because they had a check. So it was very important to me to work with the FICA to be able to help teach children what it means to save money and what it means to bank. But what we reaped from that was what the FICA and all of those people in that business reaped and learned from that. It was truly a joy. I see the same thing happening here in Aledo, the Bell Helicopter liaison and collaboration. The more we can bring businesses in to share with our students what the real world is really like, the more prepared they're going to be for their next life and their next section of their life that they're going to have to produce. I agree with the emails. I agree with the being able to write. We have to teach children to write. But what better way to do it than a business person coming in and working with students, or a business person coming in and reading to kindergartners. Those are the kinds of collaboration that not only help children grow, but they help the adults as they move forward to understand it's not the same world we grew up in. Kids have a real challenge these days, and that's a real help to them.
This is a fun piece of the puzzle for me that has being on the board of directors for the Aledo Education Foundation to watch over the last year as we now have a tool in Aledo to bring businesses in, to incorporate them directly into the classroom, into what's going on, whether it's through the grants or through different collaborations that we have at the high school. So it's been fun to see how we can bring businesses in. I think it's important for the students to see what's going on in a corporate environment and to learn from our business leaders, whether it be through the community partners or through the different programs that we're starting to implement here. I think it's really important.
I think that House Bill 5 speaks to this because now we have different graduation tracks for students, so we recognize that not all students are going to college. We need to prepare students who are both college and career ready, and I think businesses can help with that. I think it goes from identifying needs for skills. We have businesses that have worked with the district with their welding program who have helped us set procedures and help us train our welding students and have identified job opportunities for them when they graduate. So businesses can partner with the district to help identify those needs and help prepare students who are not college bound for those careers. I think business people can help provide a vision for entrepreneurship. I think that's important, and model those skills, because as important as STEM is, and I'm an engineer, we also need small business leaders people who are willing to step out there and do that. And our local business leaders can help do that. Obviously, the Aledo Education Foundation and community partners are a huge help. They're a way that business can partner with the district. And then just getting involved, mentoring, or volunteering, having local business leaders volunteer to be judges at debate tournaments, things like that. I think those are great ways that can model leadership and life skills.
I would like to first say I'm one of the founders for developing this program in Aledo through my corporation. The question should read, how can Aledo ISD partner with businesses? Businesses develop the requirements for what they need. If we don't know at the district level what they need, how can we develop our students to fill those slots? I have 18 years in the education and training community, all the way from the military to throughout corporate America. And our school motto is a past to remember and a future to mold. In order to mold our kids and to guide them to the success and the achievement they need, you have to understand the past, but you also have to understand the future. And being military, I know what the future usually holds because we plan and plan and plan on that every day, and I understand K-12 as well as corporate requirements. We have a community of professionals. It's not just the large corporations that we need to reach out to. We need to develop that community engagement. We hold the key here in our community to the enhancement of education of our students here.
Thank you again for the question. Currently, in my activities with the board, we've really focused on connecting kids with the future that they're going to withhold, they're going to be a part of. You mentioned the STEM and other provisions of HD 5. Our partnership with Bell Helicopter has really helped out. Even the robotics and some of the other extracurricular activities of the kids gets them excited about their future, gets them connecting with the skills that they're learning as students to the needs in the community and the jobs ahead. I've been a past mentor within the Fort Worth ISD, and we've taken middle school kids that have been marginal and spend a week with them in my dental office, pouring up trays, helping me take care of patients, helping get them excited that the knowledge they're learning today has a connection with the duties they're going to be incorporating as adults. So I think whatever we can do to partner with our businesses will be helpful in the future. Thank you very much.